What's up, YouTube? It's Cholula's Comics. Been a cool little minute since I've been able to bring you a video, but I'm back today. I definitely have some books to show off. Some of them are from recent pickups that I've either made online, or yeah, actually all online because I haven't gone nowhere. I also sent away for some CBCS and CGC in-house signings, and yeah, just want to show those books off. Before we get started, just want to do a little shout out to my background here. Um, First and foremost, top left hand corner, we got Incredible Hulk number 340. Awesome artwork by Todd McFarlane. It's a special cover. It's very much a classic cover. As you can see, it's been swiped many times. So the way my comic book room is set up, I have 4 little sections where I can fit 4 slabs. So sometimes I kind of do little themes where everything that I have is a cover swipe, or maybe just all by the same artist, or maybe all the same character showcasing. I don't know. I do different stuff. So this one I'm just doing a theme where I am showing all my swipes that are slabbed of Incredible Hulk number 340. Next, I have Marvel Zombies. That is issue number 3. It's in a 9.4 by CGC, signed by Arthur Saddam. Next to that, I have Incredulous Spawn number 226. I always forget the name of that character. I forget if that's Violator or Vindicator. I want to say it's Violator. So Violator is holding up 3 knives, just like Wolverine's 3 claws, and you can see the reflection of Spawn coming at him, and the reflection of the knives. This book is not, it is slabbed, and it's not slabbed by a grading company. I just use those comic skins, slab yourself kits. I think they're pretty cool. I use them just to showcase books here and there, especially for my wall. It's quick and easy to pop books in and pop them out, and be able to show books off when I want to, and pull them out when I don't, right? Super dope. I like it. Next, I have Ninja Turtles number 22, signed by Kevin Eastman. Obviously a cover swipe. We got Shredder showing his 2 claws, and Casey Jones is coming at him with a hockey stick. You can see that in the reflection. Really cool thing about this book, I'm not going to take it out because it's behind a bunch of stuff, but the whole back is blank. So someday I would love to meet Eastman in person. I mean, I sent this thing away quite a while ago, and Eastman was cool enough to sign it, and he took a picture with my book and everything and sent it over. So I thought that was really awesome. I wrote him a little note saying, hey man, one of these days hopefully I get to meet you in person, and if I do, I'm definitely cracking this book out, and I'm going to have you do something in the back. So I'd love to have him do all 4 turtles in the back, and maybe even with Splinter or something. But anyways, enough about this books. Let's get on to my haul. So first and foremost, let's see, what do we got? Oh shit. All right. This is a book that I've been looking for quite a while. Been wanting for quite a while. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 4. This is the Ramos retailer incentive cover. I actually bought this book off of, a quick shout out to the app Shortboxed. Check out Shortboxed. If you guys haven't had a chance to download it yet, check it out, browse, peruse, whatever you do. Check it out. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like the fact that it's similar to eBay in that it's super user-friendly. You can browse books, and they specialize in all slabbed books. So you're not going to find any raw books on there. Everything is slabbed. Really easy to do your market research. Sellers can be very reasonable on there. I like that. And I like the fact that the sellers who are selling on there, generally speaking, the few purchases that I've made on there, everybody really knows how to ship, how to package. So this came securely to me, and I was really happy about it. Anyways, about that book, you guys should know this is the first appearance of Cindy Moon. Someday I want to get a chance to meet Ramos again. I met him once, I don't know how many years back, at WonderCon in San Jose, back when we still had WonderCon before they moved it down to SoCal, which I'm not happy about, because man, that was a really good con, and it didn't, by the time I got into going to cons, it didn't last very long. But hey, still happy I got a chance to meet Ramos. And same day I met Sergio Aragones. They were part of a a Latino comic book creator committee, and they did a panel interview and took questions from the audience. So I got to talk to all of those guys, ask them questions, met them afterwards, shook their hands, and I was really happy to meet Ramos. I had liked his stuff. I was a fan of his. Before that, didn't have a ton of books yet. Wasn't super into getting books signed and graded and all that. Wish I had that to do over, but oh well. I know now, and if I get a chance to meet him, I'm definitely going to get this book signed and slabbed by Ramos. So that's that book. Next 3 books. Got a little bit of a how can I say, a motif going? I don't know if that's the right word. Anyway, Secret Wars number 6. I sent this away to CBCS for an in-house signing that they had, and got it signed by right here on Dr. Doom's chest in black, by Bob Layton. This is a CBCS 9.0. It is apparently it's the first cameo appearance of the second Spider-Woman, known as Julia Carpenter, who later becomes Madam Web. I had to do my research, guys. I had to learn about this. Other one, spoiler alert, if you guys don't know, haven't read this, this is actually the death of the Wasp. So one day, I would really like to get my entire Secret Wars collection signed and slabbed. I believe I have number 1, number 4, and maybe one other issue of the 12. And number 8, number 8. Signed by Mike Zeck. There's a few others that I need to get signed, so one of these days, I hope to get that done. Next book that I want to show, Secret Wars number 7. Also signed by Bob Layton. Got him to sign it there in red. Came back in 9.2. Is there an importance to this book? Let's see. I'm checking my notes. Let's see. First full appearance of Spider-Woman, Julia Carpenter. And I guess this is the first battle of She-Hulk versus Titania, who was just like some super strong, evil female supervillain. So that's pretty cool. Next, I got X-Men number 105. Also signed by Bob Layton. Came back in 9.0. First appearance of Lilandra, who's the Empress of the Shi'ar Empire. And apparently it's also the debut of Jean's Phoenix powers in a battle versus Firelord. So is that technically the first appearance of Phoenix, or is it just first appearance of her powers? I don't know. Still a pretty cool cover. I was a little bit disappointed. If you can see Bob Layton's signature is there in gold. You might not be able to see it. I can barely see it, and I'm standing in front of it. I bet what happened, I requested gold. They were nice enough to give me gold. Problem is, that gold was running out of ink. I wish they would have done it a different color. Oh well. Or at least tested the freaking pen beforehand, you know. But anyway. Okay, so that's it for my 3 books that I sent away to CBCS to get signed by Bob Layton. Pretty excited about those. Next, I got some books that I sent into CGC for one of their in-house signings. First one up to show is Uncanny X-Men number 118. This came back in a 6.5. Respectable 6.5. Not the greatest grade, not the worst either. Especially for a book that was, what was this, printed in 1979, so not horrible. Excuse me. It is the first appearance of Mariko Yashida, who, if you guys don't know, I mean, you guys know me, I'm a huge Wolverine fan, I'm a huge X-Men fan, but mostly everything involving Wolverine, right? So that's Wolverine's fiance. I would say it's his first, it's one of his first true loves, right? Like, who's he got? He got Rose, he got Jean, he's always going to have a thing for Jean. Silver Fox. But Mariko, I mean, he almost married this girl. Like, if it wasn't for all the stuff that went down between him, his family, and the crime syndicate and all that stuff. I mean, her family, not his. Crime syndicate and all that, but whatever. He didn't end up marrying her, and then she died. But I'd say it's one of his, like, main true loves. And I believe, I want to say that she's also cousins. I know she's cousins with Sunfire, but who's right here on the cover. And I want to say she's also cousins with Silver Samurai. I forget. If anybody knows, throw it up in the chat or in the comments. Be good to know. All right. Uncanny X-Men number 133. This one came back in a 9.0, also signed by Terry Austin. I had him do it there in yellow. It actually pops a lot better than it probably does on video. It looks really nice in person. That yellow kind of just, like highlights or accents Wolverine's outfit. So his costume. So I thought that was pretty cool. Came back really nice. I'm happy with it at 9.0. In all of these books, if you'll notice, they all have the special CGC label, which is a tribute to Giant Size X-Men. So thought that was cool. And then X-Men number 134, signed by Austin right across Phoenix's the actual Phoenix bird's chest right there. Thought that was pretty nice. I want to say that the significance of this book is just that Jean Grey becomes the Dark Phoenix. And that's pretty cool. Came back in 9.2. Happy with that. All right, let's grab some more books to show. Next, we got Uncanny X-Men number 135. signed by Austin right there in blue. That one came back an 8.5. Significance of this book, it's a second appearance of Jean Grey as a Dark Phoenix, and the first appearance of Robert Kelly, which is, if you're an X-Men fan, you know who that is. At first, he's the mutant-hating senator. I believe later becomes a sympathizer, right? X-Men, number 136. Just like a really, really famous cover, right? Iconic cover. Later swiped many times, and I would say most notably, I mean, in this book's been, that cover's been swiped, I don't know how many times, but most notably by George Perez on Crisis on Infinite Earths, number 7, which is the death of Supergirl. And I'm actually going to show that in a later haul, hopefully coming up real soon, so I hope you guys stick around for my next videos coming up. And then finally, I have X-Men, number 137. This one is also signed by Austin. I had him do it there in green. Came back a 6.5. This one is Dark Phoenix Saga Part 9. Also, just another iconic cover by John Byrne. We have the death of Jean Grey. It's a controversial issue I was reading. It said, due to the fact that Jean Grey, she took her own life, knowing that she could not control the Phoenix Force anymore. It's the first appearance of Raxor, who's a Skrull, and Beldan, who's a Kree, and later on they go on to battle as representatives of their own race in the Skree and Skrull War. So, all right, that's it for my CGC stuff, guys. Got these, again, signed by Terry Austin, so super pumped to have those because, I got quite a few Claremonts. I would have loved to have gotten these double signed maybe by Claremont someday, but I don't know that I'd spend the money to pop them out. I'm just happy to have some Austin Sigs. All right, next, here's another purchase that I made off of that short boxed app. This is Wolverine number 145. This is a book I've been looking for quite a while. Special because this is the Gold Claw variant, guys. So 145 is important because this is the 25th anniversary of Wolverine's first appearance. In this issue, Wolverine's skeleton is finally bonded back with adamantium after it got ripped out by Magneto. I want to say it was in like X-Men 25 or something like that. It was the Fatal Attraction storyline. It went over 6 different issues of X-Men, Excalibur, X-Force, X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, Wolverine, and oh man, shoot, I'm missing one. Anyway, so I went through, like I said, 6 different issues. X-Men 25 is the one where he actually gets his adamantium ripped out, and Wolverine goes through all kinds of trials and tribulations because he ain't got his adamantium no more. But what's really cool about this book is it's got quite a few variants. This is the gold foil cover that, like I said, I've been looking for forever. I just could never find it at the right price in the right time. But you know what they say, when it rains it pours. I was able to get this one off of that short boxed app in a 9.6 for what I thought was a reasonable price. And as I was doing that, a second copy popped up, and I was like, holy fuck. This book is super clean. I'd love to get it signed someday and slabbed as well. But we'll see. Just a great looking book. So now I got 2 copies of the gold foil cover when, as of, I don't know, a few months ago, I didn't have none. So just, again, a book that I've been looking for forever. As I mentioned, there are other variants of this book. The first, the original cover is just the regular silver foil claws. I had this book since, I bought this book off the shelf as a kid. I remember buying it off the shelf. Apparently I did so in 1999, which is, man, that's a long time ago. 1999, 2019, 21, 22. That was 22 years ago. It came back in 9.6. So I guess when I want to, I take pretty good care of my books. So I'm happy about that. So now I got my silver claw, my gold claw version. Those are 2. I've heard, I've never seen it, that there's also a bone claw version where it's white because there's no foil that was ever attached to it. There's a regular version where there's no foil, but it's actually colored in like it should be, his normal adamantium colored claws. I don't have those 2 versions, but I do have the Nabisco variant, which is here. This was like a special mail away. I bought this book quite a while ago, years ago, and it's a CBCS 9.2. It's like 7 times signed. I got, I don't know, Bill Sinkovich, Eric Larson, Herb Trimp, Len Wein, Stan Lee. Those are all on the front cover with a little remark there by Bill Sinkovich. And on the back, there's also Dexter Vines, and who else signed this? Dexter Vines, and I want to say Linnell Francis Yu, with a little remark there as well, with a Wolverine head there. Really cool book, very scarce, hard to find. When you do find it, they're really super expensive, but just super happy to have it in my collection. And then finally, Wolverine number 145. This is the Dynamic Forces variant. It's a holofoil variant, so it's kind of like a hologram and a foil cover. I bought that one, shoot, I want to say in early 2000s. I remember getting that off like mycomicshop.com or something like that. And just had it in my collection ever since. So those are all the versions. Like I said, there are 6 variants, and of the 6 I have 4. Someday I hope to find the gold claw variant, and then the regular just printed colored adamantium variant. That'd be cool, but someday we'll see. All right, so last couple books in this haul that I wanted to show off before we're done here. Actually, it is just a couple. It's the last 2 books. So we were lucky enough, huge shout out to my buddy, the amazing Murphinator. Murph, he's a good dude. He got a chance to meet Al Milgrom. And because he got a chance to meet Al Milgrom, we were able to get some books signed and sketched by Al Milgrom. So I got Civil War number 1 and Defenders number 1. Both books came back in a 9.8. Civil War 2 number 1. I had him do Carol Danvers, like a old school Ms. Marvel. And she came out really cool. I really like how she came out. And on the Defenders, I had him do a Savage She-Hulk. And she looks savage, bro. Like, she looks hella savage. So I'm pumped to have these books in my collection. And that's it for my holiday, guys. I don't know. It's been a long time since I ended a video. I will let you guys know I got a couple other ideas for videos coming up soon. There's been a lot of stuff going on in the comic community. We've heard about very recently Mr. Neil Adams, who passed away. So I'd like to do a quick shout out and a quick video for him pretty soon. We lost another legend, Mr. George Perez. Both of these gentlemen I've had a chance to meet in person, get things signed by them, get things sketched by them. So in the near future, I'm going to be showing some books by them and just doing little tribute videos, not shout outs, but tribute videos. Yeah, that's what I'll have coming up pretty soon, guys. So without further ado, that's the end of this video. Hopefully I will catch you soon. Like, share, subscribe if you like what you saw. Shoot me comments. That's my favorite part, to interact with you guys. Let me know what you thought of the books, of the collection, and if you have any suggestions. So until I see you next time, you already know who it is. It's Cholula's Comics. Keep stacking hella comics.